here at the GSL Korea. We're going into our second best of 3 between KangHo, formerly known as Lucira, against GuMiho.
Well, Tasteless, this is the rematch of the longest, most ridiculously long series there's ever been in GSL history.
Number 2, right?
It's the longest series, I believe. And remember,
longest series, yeah. And
we started lying about the game and just saying that it is longest
Caldor,
game.
he wanted to have the crown. That's right.
No, he wanted to have the crown, but we aren't going to give it to him. And
we
everyone
got to do some Game of Thrones stuff and just say, you know, you're not here, you have no place to speak right now. So
that's true.
We took that from him.
So we'll see. I really would love to see these two have the epic, like, 2.5-hour series once again.
Yeah, me too, man. I really would like to see, you know, what these guys can do, because we were learning a lot about endgame.
Oh yeah, it was absolute madness.
And just so you guys know, the difference between endgame and late game. Late game, okay, the tech trees are finished. We're seeing kind of, you know, the obscure unit combos like battle cruisers or ghosts. Endgame is where they've gone to that point in time, and now they both damage each other so much that they're unable to kill each other, but they're kind of shattered. But their tech trees shattered, some of their economies
They're
shattered.
broken men.
yes, Artosis. And it's really tough for them to kind of. It's always a one.
That's what you
one in a million
say,
game
right?
situation. Yes, that's what I meant, Artosis.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You were painting a beautiful picture. I had to ruin it. It's like a sandcastle on the beach. I just can't walk
snowball
by without kicking it.
in the face of my beautiful picture.
Yes.
So in this series, actually, let me talk about GuMiho for a second. We call him the Taltaran.
Yeah.
He gets sweaty palms, medical condition, not necessarily a nerves thing.
He has sweatitis.
Yeah, sweatitis. I believe that's a technical term as well.
No.
That's a medical.
Hyperhidrosis.
Right. And he plays really well with a towel over the mouse, despite.
Yeah.
I can't imagine playing a game like that.
And he's one of the quickest players that you'll see, too. He's absolutely fast, so good at multitasking. A treat to watch him. And then Lucira is basically the same thing in Zerg. In fact, he was a Starcraft 1 Terran, so that goes to show you he has a lot of mechanical skill.
Yeah.
This is going to be an awesome match. It always is between these two. They give us some of the best matches that we've seen, and they're both those top-end players that are just below champion quality, which is really sad because they're so
good. They're in the shadows along with Symbol. I know we just saw Symbol play brilliantly, but we haven't seen Symbol win a GSL yet.
Yeah. And Lucira the same. He's been to the finals even.
All right, so let's get ready. We got our first ZvT today, potentially 2 today, or 3. We're going to see, though, who wins anyways here at the GSL Korea. Would you mind entering the players from here, Toast? I got to fix something with my headset.
I would love to, Tasteless. Down here in the bottom right. He used to be Lucira, but now he is...
LGIM KangHo.
Up here in the top left. He bounces around, up and down, everywhere. He is...
FXO GuMiho.
Okay,
Did you ever watch the Gummy Bears cartoon?
Yeah, of course.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Yeah.
We are the Gummy Bears.
Yep.
Right? They drink. Look at that. It's some nice artwork.
Yeah. It's
we get a lot of artistic people that come down here to the studio. Who do they Gummy Bears fight in the cartoon?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. That's what's kind of weird about it.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
You remember like a part of a significant cartoon? I remember they would drink this gummy juice.
Yeah, and it'd really be bouncy then. I remember a lot of the characters as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who they fought. I can't remember it.
There was the big.
It was Gargamel, dude.
It was Gargamel, of course, man. It was
Gargamel.
It was Dr. Claw.
Gargamel is actually behind all villains in the world.
You know what? Actually, I said I had to fix my headset earlier. I think my flu. Something just happened when I swallowed, and now my right ear is buzzing.
Oh, really?
Like every time you talk, my right ear, it's like. And then I took my headset off, and I was like, hello, and it was like in my right ear, and I'm like,
wow,
that's not good.
You're just malfunctioning.
I know. I'm a broken
You're a robot that we have to turn off, Tasteless.
I think I'm like a dog you need to put to sleep. I think I need to run around Grandma's farm for a little while now.
We've had a good run, Tasteless.
So, this is a one-on-one map. It's fairly big. As the longer the game goes on for, it can be a little bit harder for the Zerg. They're going to run out of expansions to take. They're going to get in a situation where they have to expand closer and closer to the Terran.
Yeah.
After third base.
And it's kind of refreshing to see the Terran spawn at the top. I feel like every game that I've seen on this map recently, Terran's been at the bottom. I don't know how that is, but sometimes that happens.
I think you're actually right. I don't know why that is.
That happened for a long time on dual site as well, where I was like, okay, this matchup's always played in these positions. I don't even know what it would look like otherwise. But quick little scout with the Overlord there.
That was always Terran at the bottom, right?
Yes, I believe you are. Yes, you are correct.
I have much more memories of Terran at the bottom on dual site than at the top.
It's kind of weird how that works out. But anyways.
At least the GSL.
This is kind of a funny opening here from GuMiho. He's actually going ahead and getting a really quick factory with reactor before the command center. So there's going to be more pressure on him to get something done with his Hellions. Normally you see that command center a bit quicker. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get you, Tosis. Toliosis.
Cool.
Toliosis sounds like a really good food.
Toliosis?
Like an Italian
It's
dish,
a delicious
Spanish
Italian dessert.
Yeah, Toliosis.
Yeah.
Or it could be something wrong with a tooth.
That would be toothiosis.
No, that'd be Toliosis in one of his teeth. You got Toliosis in your molder. Molder's growing like a little bit crooked or something.
I take good care of my teeth.
Hey, I'm not saying you don't. Maybe you're that dentist that found out about it. You named it after yourself.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's totally what I would do, too.
That's how they get a lot of the names of like some medicines and stuff like that.
It would be bad to name yourself after a disease people don't like, though.
That's true. They've done that. People have done that, though.
Artosis.
Artosis does sound like a hip disease.
Yeah. Well, we do have a Roach Warren popping up rather quickly here. Now, is this going to be offensive roaches or defensive? We have 4 being made. Still has 100 gas left over.
Yep.
He has speed already as well, so we'll see if he wants to make some more roaches. You did get supply caps, so there's a possibility that he wants to make 4 more and actually get aggressive. Definitely quite a mistake that he got supply cap for that amount of time. And yeah, he does make them. Okay, so we're going to see some early aggression here.
Yep. Went right by those roaches. The roaches did not turn around either, and it looks like the roaches were effective. Oh, okay, excuse me. I thought he was going to go back to his base. The Hellions now coming in here. Let's see how much damage they can actually inflict here on the workers. They're in a pretty damageable line. That was pretty nice, man.
That was really nice. I really liked that move. Blocking them and not losing the drone.
Yeah.
Now we do have a few Widow Mines being produced as well as a Marauder. This should be able to hold off the attack pretty well.
All right, he might be able to box in the Hellions. One goes down, another goes down.
Yeah, these are going to be cleaned up.
And now he's going to attacking up here. Now, he might be just out of range of those Widow Mines. Nope, I spoke too soon.
And it looks like he should be just about fine here. Another Widow Mine going to go off, and bam, down it goes.
Now, the Roaches aren't tremendously helpful in the late game, so if you can kill a few SCVs, even if the Roaches die, it's fine.
Well, I guess what's good that happened here for him is that he did force a lift off there. He didn't really lose that much either. It's 3 workers killed against 2, with GuMiho in that slight advantage in that regard. But,
he's not mining from that expansion. You got an additional command center with mules. You're going to mine out your main very quickly.
Yeah, that's a little bit rough. So he's going to have to push down that ramp. A little bit annoying here for GuMiho, for sure.
All right, so the Roaches are going to stay down here and just guard this position. We have the Baneling's Nest on the way here, so we could have some more early aggression reps right when he tries to land that command center over there.
Yeah, definitely could be, man. That Baneling Nest, we'll have to see if he wants to actually make any Banelings. He's going to have to back up, but if these Slings get up here before any bunker is up, Marauder's going to look very good against 5 Roaches, but when you have 20 Speedlings backing them up, that's not going to work out well at all. This is actually a very interesting type of attack. I actually really like this. He's really utilizing Larva Inject so well right now by making these big plumes of units that are stalling out his opponent. So even though he doesn't have as big an economy as he could have, this is still a very powerful way to play that we don't see that often. It's very hard to pull something like this off.
Think about also how GuMiho plays. He doesn't do a lot of all-ins. He just harasses a lot in the mid-game all the way to the late game. So, GuMiho probably not expecting a big attack here. Obviously, he's going to play it safe and try to secure this, but if you have a ton of Banelings come in here, nicely done there. Oh, take it out. One of those Widow Mines. There's a second one that might get in the way as well. And it does some damage, but just not quite enough damage.
That's right, and will he get that up? Oh, and he gets that up. Very well done. So GuMiho actually dealing with this very easily so far.
Yeah, now we have some more Banelings coming up here, which just barely might be. No, not enough. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it blows up anyways. The second bunker is being hit right now.
He's got to be taken out. Oh, these mines! They do reset, and Looks
Can he
like
repair that in time? Looks like he's going to go ahead and salvage it. Oh, man, bad rally here.
Oh, man, indeed. And you know what? He's actually still making lanes. He has quite a few out on the map, so we're going to see more aggression here from Lucira. And
he's going to be
back. This is getting to the point where, I thought he was just trying to utilize, like, strange timings with big groups of units to stop GuMiho from mining, but this has turned into an all-in.
Yeah. Now, the question also is, will KangHo be able to deal with the medevac drop?
Yeah.
Because he's got the units rallied out here. He's going to want to reinforce. One medevac drop here on a 2-base all-in Zerg can do a lot of damage.
That is so true, and here we go. He's trying to move forward, but there is a Widow Mine. Okay, actually, that was a good split.
That was a surprisingly good split there.
I don't know how he did that, but
I know, right?
And he actually ends up killing off all the Marines. And they will get into that bunker. There's another Widow Mine here. Not the best Widow Mine, but the bunker is going to hold easily.
GG. Yep, he invested too much there, attacking too much in the front, not enough to hold off the drop over there. Lucira, his all-in slap down. GuMiho saw a grin on his face a second ago.
Yeah,
he's got to be feeling good. The adrenaline's going. He's bouncing in his chair. Lucira reflecting on that loss he just experienced.
Last time when these guys had such epic matches, turned out that they both kind of got screwed by it because they both got so tired by the end. Now, I think that might even be coming into play here where Lucira's like, well, I'm not going to go down that road again. Like, I'm gonna have these games be a little bit quicker today.
Despite being one of our best of threes of all time, you're absolutely right. They were too fatigued to win the final match that actually mattered the most.
Yeah, it was a gooey situation.
It was gooey.
Yeah.
Great word.
Fatigue-gooey.
Fatigue-gooey.
Yeah.
Fatigue. Our map, by the choice of KangHo, I keep wanting to call him Lucira, KangHo is going to be DF Atlas.
All right. Well, he's got the world on his shoulders this game, tasteless, because he is down a map, and he does not want to go that loser's match.
The question, of course, is KangHo going to shrug?
Ooh.
Ayn Rand joke. All right.
Will you get a D or an F for that?
I think I get an A for that one, man.
Well, the map is DF Atlas.
Oh, okay. I guess I go with the D. That's higher.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. KangHo and GuMiho now going into the second game. Now, GuMiho's got to be feeling confident about that last game. That was just GuMiho playing solid, playing like he was on the ladder even.
Yeah, he deflected every attack reasonably well. He was forced to lift off. I feel like Lucira probably could have transitioned, but he was going for that heavy aggression.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're right. GuMiho is a player that's oftentimes out on the map harassing and whatnot, and when you go for stuff like that, sometimes very sharp attacks will deal with it the best. And just this time happens not to be that way.
All right, let's get ready. As we go into our 4-player map, one of our newest maps here at the GSL, DF Atlas. I'm Tasteless. With me is my homeboy Artosis. We're Tastosis, the Cassian Archon. Bring you the best StarCraft 2 action in the world at the GSL Codex.